once you have the sub plate on, you want to make sure that the follower is sitting along this line right here. It's not that hard to misplace, but the seemingly difficult part is getting the trapdoor to sit straight. So what you want to do is make sure that it lines up with these ridges right here. There's little ridges inside of there, so just sit it down like that. Okay, so there's only one way that it goes in, so it's pretty simple. So you want to put the main plate back on just by setting it over like so. It's pretty simple to get this back on. There you go. Take these smaller screws and put them in this portion of the magazine. There's 4 holes right here. You want to make sure it's the shorter screws that go here, because this will, if you use longer screws, they'll just sit inside the follower portion of this, and you don't want that because it will obstruct the path of the follower, and you won't get any feed if you do that. Okay. Screw these down. Take the longer screws and put them in the apex portion of the magazine. This is where the winding wheel is too. So, okay. Those are down and good. Okay. Alrighty. Everything should be in place. So the next step is to put the follower spring back in place, which is right here. There's no real wrong way to put it in. There's no end you have to put it in wise. The spring's about the same and bent the same way. And then you want to take the base plate right here, set it over the spring. There's only one way that it fits in. There's a cross-shaped cradling inside of there that will it'll sit on top of the spring correctly, and it won't allow it to move while you're winding the magazine. There is only one way you can put it in though, because there's a small groove cut in the portion that's meant to be in the right direction. Apparently I was putting it in the wrong way, so there you go. It should sit something like that. And then what you want to do is keep your finger on it because it will pop out. Take the base plate and just slide that right over. And your magazine should be together. You should be able to use it normally. There you go. Put that aside. Now I'm going to move on to more simple magazines, which are the LPEG magazines. These are common high capacity magazines that are seen in some of the CM guns. Here's the CM23 magazine. I did a video on the basic maintenance of this, so I don't think we're going to cover this one. It's the same principle to unjam this, but I'll show you the unjamming rod trick. So should you have any problems, just cram it down here. Give it a little bit of tough love. Hopefully that should help clean up any obstructions inside of there, and hopefully that should you can lubricate this magazine as well. Just same method. A little bit in there. Let it drizzle down. Give it a little wind. There you go. And hopefully that should fix your problem. These magazines I do not recommend taking apart because they're a little more complex to work on and generally provide to have more problems than what they're worth to fix. So if it should break, then the best option is to get a replacement. So, and here we have a CM22 magazine. This one often gets misconstrued for a Marui-style magazine, as it kind of does share some similar features. They have, except for the groove right here is significantly longer and it pushes up instead of latches up like a AK magazine. But it has kind of the same function. But all that aside, in order to get access to the guts of it, what you want to do is there's a Phillips head screw. There's a Phillips head screw on this side. So you take off the base plate on this model. The guts should come out the top of this. So like so. And see, there's BBs already inside there. Okay, so let's get those buggers aside. Alright, this has the same anatomy as every other high cap magazine that we've shown you. This one has 6 screws, rather 7 screws holding the casing together. It's a bit unconventional, same idea, but different shape, so it separates itself from the JG and Marui style magazine. So the case pressure relief trick works on this model too. So half screw these screws, all 7 of these. Pull on the retaining latch, empty it out. As you can see, this one already has some, so I might just be able to use that method right now to give you an idea what's going on. So there's a little bit of the case right there. Actually, there was an 8th screw I was unaware of. Real Rubik's Cube to me. Anyways. Okay, once you've done that, this should release a little bit of tension. The feed shaft will have a little less tension on it, so you should be able to get the BBs free if they're jammed up in there. As you can see, there's .12s used in this, and usually that's the #1 cause of this issue. So screw this back down, and I don't think I have to explain the anatomy by now. After about 8 or 9 mags, I'm pretty sure you folks out there get it, so I'm not going to bore you with that. Okay. Take the magazine, guts, slide it back in the case like you did with every other magazine, and it should be free. And you want to screw down the screw, and just because I don't think you want to watch me do that again, so okay. That's the maintenance principle, the whole way to take down these magazines and clear an obstruction, how to maintain them, and that pretty much concludes the tutorial. Should you have any questions, feel free to shoot us a message, give us a call. Stay safe, shoot straight, play hard from HitGuns.com, have fun, and keep going.